I've just got a rather cool new gadget. It's a LaserPecker laser engraver for engraving on card, wood, leather and other similar materials.
My new LaserPecker laser engraver. I got this because my son-in-law is interested in this sort of thing. But here's the instructions for the LaserPecker, and they also provide you with a tripod thing. So here's the box here. There we go. Crap things do keep products in nice condition, but they can be a bit tricky to get off sometimes. So it needs to be 8 inches from the thing that you're trying to engrave. They provided you with some pieces of paper to try it out on, and with a nice little ruler so you can check the distance. So the tripod in the package is stretchable, so if you're engraving something thicker you can pull it up a bit more. Okay, so this comes packed into this piece of foam like that. This is probably going to be a power adapter. It is, it's a power adapter. So it's just a charger plug with a USB port in it. So let's have a look at this. It's going to be it looks like it's going to be a C-type on the back there. And here's the tripod. A little piece of packing, I think. Let's have a look and see what's in the tripod box. Right, okay, out it comes. So there's some eye protection glasses, which are obviously going to be quite necessary. Oh no, here's the cable. The cable is here. Right, okay. And yes, it looks like it is a C-type, and it goes in at a right angle. It's a nice cotton braided cable. And here's the tripod. So the legs pull out like that, and you can pull out like this. Look, you've got quite a lot of stretch, so you can engrave quite a thick piece. That's a lot more than 8 inches there. So the right distance up for the LaserPecker to be is going to be 8 inches, so you'd normally want it about there. So push this lot in, and that should be about right. Yeah, by the time you put the LaserPecker on, that's going to be about right, I expect. Let's have a look and see where the screw is. So that's the laser window, and you've got a on-off button on the back, I think. And here we have the screws on, like that. And you can, if you want to, put this thing up to horizontal, but if you're going to do that, you need to make absolutely sure that it's not pointing anywhere near your eyes. There we go, straight down. Good. Okay, so let's have a look and see what that's like, shall we? There we go. Right, so what I need to do now is to find out how we program it. So there's the LaserPecker set up with a piece of card underneath that I'm going to use to test it, and the charger down there, and I'm just waiting for it to finish pairing with my phone. So there we are, we're testing the logo of the engraver. You can see the dot walking around on the cardboard. In a minute I'll choose something to actually engrave, and we'll see how well it works. Okay. So there is the engraver and the snowflake that it's just engraved on this piece of card. Doesn't seem to have gone a great deal of depth. Oh, it's burnt the card, and I've smudged it by touching it with my hand. That's a shame, I've spoilt it, but it's worked quite well, I think. So I'm just engraving another one of the examples now, which is the sun shining.
and I've set the power level down to 50% this time because I don't think I really needed 100%, so it's a good idea just to play around a bit before you start doing something for real to find out what power level you need for the thing you're trying to engrave on. So I'll see whether or not this doesn't burn it so deeply, and maybe it won't smudge. So there's the second pattern I engraved. This time I only used 50% power instead of 100%, and it seems to have still done a pretty good job. So here is a screen from the Bluetooth pairing, and these screenshots are progress screenshots whilst it was engraving that sun display. That's what you see whilst the thing's in progress and then whilst it's ended. So when you first go into the app, this is the menu you see, and there are a number of samples you can select. Here are the samples, and I've just gone through the angels one, just pretending I was setting up the size and everything, and a file name for it, and then the power to use and the depth to engrave to. So there's all that information, so that would be all ready to go now. And now I'm going to have a look at an album. This is an album of photographs from my phone, so I chose one of them, one in the top left there, and first of all it comes up like this, and then use various other effects you can choose. This is the one on the extreme left, that's a pencil drawing, I think, if I remember correctly, and that is a grayscale image, and then the final one is another method of interpreting the things in black and white. And finally, you can create your own designs if you want to. Use the create thing there. This is just text and a number. That's one method. You can do text, and you can also do drawings. That's just a simple drawing I did with my finger. So lots of things you can do with this engraver.